score from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against Chicago. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
And Rozier, here we go. Just 4 to shoot. Kept alive. Some nice passing by New York here. Beal from long range. They get the rebound. Right wing. Ball with the steal. A 3-ball. Harris outside. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Rozier. Back to Beal. Out to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier. And he drives in. Beal gets a wide open look. Jump shot is good that time.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Right side wall. Pass to Harris. Fournier in the corner. Second chance shot. Hernan Gomez. And the shot goes down.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
Beal, that's for 2. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Beal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here is Harris. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Toscano with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's Beal with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 7 points in the game. Wall attacking. Out to Harris. No one near him. The rebound by Grant.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Into the lane.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Wall. To stop the run. Not going to go that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Now, here's Rozier. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Toscano. Shoots the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside Fournier. And here is Harris. Here's the screen. Back to Fournier. Out to Harris. Fires for three. And the Pelicans miss again.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, here's what the Pelicans head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. He believes that Bradley Beal's playmaking is now almost as dangerous as his scoring. Coach said as Beal became the target for defenses, he's adjusted. Now he burns them with the pass. That's why we're going to play him straight up tonight. And that means Beal could get going early and often. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here's Thompson following Evan Fournier's three. Pass to Toscano. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. All with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Pass to Hernangomez.
2 minutes remaining
All with it.
in the first. 2 minutes.
Up top, Fournier. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
Next substitution, Moses Brown. Jared Vanderbilt. Raul Neto.
1:52 left in the first. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Neto. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Pelicans miss again.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
For three, Oubre. And again, New York with the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Hernangomez. Here's Vassell. Back to Hernangomez. Clock at 6. On the wing, Shumpert. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, he was in tight, clock's winding down, but Shumpert did not tighten up. Nice two there.
.30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Grant. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Neto. Hernangomez covering. Oubre outside. Over Hernangomez. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Checking in for the Knicks.
15 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Shumpert. They swipe it. Here's Oubre. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Fires at the elbow. That one a little long. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
New York.
15-point game. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him.
Personal foul.
And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. what was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's Neto. Oubre on the wing. Another shot. And it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Corey Joseph.
And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 14. 6 on the shot clock. All with it. Now defended by Oubre. Here's Fournier. Knicks with the rebound. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here is Joseph. Pass to Oubre. All by himself. Here's Vassell. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Watanabe. He's guarded by Fournier. To the middle. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Oubre with the steal. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the C on that possession.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Sumner. Here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pocket 2. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Outside, Beal. Back to Rozier. Oubre outside. New York moving the ball around. And it's Rozier missing. Pelicans trailed by 14. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot. Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Back to Rozier. Thompson outside. Pass to Rozier. Going inside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Now here's Shumpert. Here's Sumner. Down low. It's deflected. Stolen by Grant. Inside. The kick out to Rozier. Oubre outside. There's Beal with the three. Offensive rebound. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Sumner. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The open shot by Beal. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
There's the triple. Sumner's shot is off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Beal. Oubre outside. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. No good on the three. Pelicans trailed by 13. Shumpert with it. Here's Sumner. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Thompson outside. .149 left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Oubre on the wing. New York needs to get off a shot.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Shumpert. Here's Sumner. Trains the three-pointer. Sumner's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Shumpert surveying the floor and finding the open man, so a nice swing pass on that possession.
Beal from long range. Rozier for 3. And Grant slams it home.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And that one misses. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And how great is it to see Wall there with the slam? I mean, overcoming that serious heel injury.
Pass to Rozier. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Fournier's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the paint. Here's Brown. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 16.
They're using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Neto. Baseline jumper. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got the first points of the second half up on the board for New York.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
And Wall with the slam.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Back to Brown. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Toscano. Drills the three-pointer. Toscano's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wall with the bounce pass. Harris outside. Back to Clark. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Knicks on defense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. And he dunks it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Joseph has an open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
New Orleans ball.
6 to shoot. And Harris wide open. He shoots.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Here's Neto. That one good for 2.
Ooh, Neto.
Neto's got 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
All taking his time here. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Harris. Harris missing again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Brown outside. Back to Joseph. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And New Orleans will come the other way. It's Fournier on the wing. He's got 6. No good from the wing. The Knicks leading by 22. Just over 3.5 minutes into the third quarter of play now. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's the cell. Back to Hernan Gomez.
24 seconds shot.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now Beal. 15 points in the game. To the inside. It's blocked. They recover it. Thompson inside.
Hey, yo, right here.
And finished off by Beal.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Here's Vassell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low to end the cold streak. Claxton, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Beal. Back to Rozier. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Rozier's got 10 points in the game.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Kevon Looney. Robert Woodard II.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Looney. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. And here is Maladon. Clock at 6. There's the three. The shot, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Pelicans.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's his first personal
Assists
foul.
like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Now here's Maladon. Ball for run. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Rozier. From the top of the key. And it's Looney with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Out left to the wing. Wide open. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside, Beal. Drops in the tray.
Bradley Beal.
Beal's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Maladon. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Sumner. Knicks with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier looking around. And there's the try. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Maladon. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. The first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
And it's Oubre off the drive. Just 3 to shoot. Shot by Joseph. No good. Here's New Orleans. Doubled by Oubre to the left wing. Pass to Maladon. Hernan Gomez a screen. Fades away. And that one goes long.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here's Neto. Right side, Joseph. They grab their own miss. Fires the 3. Pass to Oubre. 3-pointer. And Joseph is good for 3. Joseph's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Maladon with the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Right side, Joseph. Back to Oubre. Outside, Joseph. The 3. Oubre can't get it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And here is Maladon. And that one hits back iron.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Neto. Banked in off the glass.
Ooh, Neto.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Sumner. And here is Maladon. Here's Looney. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Watanabe. No good from outside. To the right side. Here's Looney. Lays it up off the glass.
Come on, Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Neto. Here's Watanabe. From 20 feet out. And it's Looney with the rebound. Now here's Melodon. Over to the wing. To the wing on the left. New Orleans moving it around. No good from Hernan Gomez. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Back to Neto. Left side, Joseph. Uncovered. Jump shot is good. Joseph's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's Sumner. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Got a piece of it. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
And with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bradley Beal.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Vassell. And the Pelicans miss again. New York with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rozier. Back to Beal. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Now here's Melodon. Here's Vassell. Buries it from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Outside, Beal takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here is Melodon. From deep. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely...
Funny how this bad.